Hey Cairo, this is Fashayo. I'm coming to you again because my camera stopped to do this video about making tooth powder. And I'm making mine without baking soda because baking soda apparently have a sensitivity to it. When I use it for a long time, either in my deodorant or in my toothpaste or tooth powder, it makes me sensitive. With the tooth powder, it made my mouth like raw. So I've combined a couple of different things that I found online to make a baking soda less tooth powder, and then I'm gonna show y'all how I'm considering turning it into a toothpaste. And Kendrick's YouTube is Kuumba Homeschool. I don't know why I can't remember it, but I think it's Kuumba Homeschool. So anyway, I'm gonna show y'all again what I'm using. I got it from Mountain Rose Herbs. So we have sage, yellow dock root powder, myrrh gum powder, stevia leaf, neem leaf powder, and peppermint leaf. So what I've done so far is I've taken the powders, mixed them together in here. Now to make them all the same consistency, I'm putting, let's see if y'all can see this better. Oops, sorry. I'm putting them in the blender so that they can all be the same consistency as the powder. Because I think that'll make it easier to use. I don't know what a regular blender will do with dried herbs. I am a Vitamix chick, and sorry, but it's worth the money. So I know they can be expensive, but I got the refurbished, like basically the real basic one, and I love it. I've already got my money's worth. It's an excellent way to grind down flax seeds and do all that stuff and get it to an extremely fine powder. I mean, where it's like floating away, and I'm sorry, it's lovely. So I'm gonna take a minute and grind that down and then add it to the powder. I don't know if I'm gonna grind it all the way down, but I'm gonna, get it to where it'll mix well, and then we'll be back. Okay, I'm back. This is what it looks like. I started mixing it up. I forgot to come back. Let's see if it'll focus. That's what it looks like. That's the beginning of me mixing it together. Now, from what I read, to make it into a paste, which I'm thinking I'm gonna try this time because I also been reading a lot about oil pulling, and I don't know how I feel about swishing oil around my mouth because that sounds kind of nasty. But it's using coconut oil is really good for oil pulling, and it's supposed to like detoxify, I think, like your whole body, but especially your mouth, and even go so far as to heal cavities and gum disease and all that kind of stuff. So but anywho, okay, so this is what I have. I'm sure there's always some better name brand. It's always some, some way you can make it better. But I could afford that one. It was $30 for 54 fluid ounces. So that's what I went with. So I think I am gonna make it into a paste. I think. So I'm making the tooth powder. No. Go put your clothes on. So I'm gonna make it into a powder, and then we'll come back again. Okay, this is the consistency of it. Let's see if I can show you. That's the consistency of it. I have no idea how many tablespoons of coconut oil I put in there, because I'm a southern cook and we just, you know, do stuff till it looks right or tastes right. I have not tasted it yet. I did add a teaspoon of bentonite clay, and I'm thinking about adding a teaspoon of charcoal. Charcoal is also good for detoxifying, and since I have no plans on swallowing this, and it's good for whitening too, since it's good for detoxifying too, then Simone, I'm trying to record something. You gotta wait a minute, okay? Or keep your voice down. So I might add the charcoal for detoxification too. Oh, and the reason, just in case somebody's wondering, I got stuff in my hands now, but the reason, just in case somebody's wondering why I decided to do a tooth powder, is because at night I like to drink water, or I like to drink it, you know, right when I wake up, or, you know, right when I'm, you know, kind of get my day started. And it was kind of bothering me that I was brushing my teeth and then I'm drinking water, because even though you rinse your mouth out, with water, you know, you still have that taste, because that's what most people are looking for, is that minty, you know, aftertaste and everything to kind of camouflage, for me, garlic most of the time. So instead, I'm gonna have the peppermint aftertaste, and no danger of swallowing like the fluoride and the other chemicals. And hopefully this will be something my daughter try too, because she has sensitive, she's just sensitive. So sometimes the toothpaste, regular toothpaste that you buy from the store, be too rough on her gums and make some, you know, get all raw and stuff like that. So hopefully this will help her, and hopefully it will help you. Welcome to my new subscribers, and thank you for hanging out with me. To my old subscribers, or my familiar family, as I like to call y'all. And I think that's about it. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it wasn't too long, and hope it was very informative. If you have any questions, let me know. All my measurements for the most part were teaspoons, tablespoons, somewhere in there. I went heavy on the peppermint though. I doubled that. So hope that helps a little bit. Talk to y'all later. Dabo.